We've never been motivated by money, ever, never, ever been motivated for money. So the more people that listen to my music, the better. If I get paid for it or not, I don't care.
That's what keeps the flame
So
alive.
absolutely. So you know what? If we download a track, if we upload a track, and everybody gets it, and we don't get paid, I don't care. The more people that listen to Benediction, the more people that listen to death metal, the better for me.
Well, to start, thanks a lot for receiving us, because we know in festival it's everything like chaotic. So I would like to know your first references in music.
For me, personally, as a kid, growing up, being involved in heavy metal we were all different. When we grew up, if you're into heavy metal, you were different. So that made me feel special. Mm-hmm. So my background would be Judas Priest and Saxon, all them sort of British heavy metal bands. That's what really spurred me. I mixed with the punk that came, that sort of mix. But there was no specific band. I just loved being involved in heavy metal. That was my thing.
Well, for me, I remember still being at school, which was a long time ago, in the UK, in one week, Kill 'Em All and Fistful of Metal came out in 1 week. So those kind of two stick in my mind, you know what I mean? And of course, the Mighty Slayer, who can, you know what I mean? Hell Awaits, you know what I mean? For me, they're probably the most three important albums for me.
Terminologies, submission,
From Subconscious Terror, a lot of things changed. What are the pros and cons of modern metal music?
When Benediction first started, there was only tape trading. That's all we did, There was us and Obituary and Sepultura. We used to just tape trade between each other. And that's how we got to know everybody before they got signed. And then all the bands get signed and that was really special. But for me, the downside of downloading is I guess the money for the bands. Because the official download is okay. The illegal downloading, you don't get money. But we've never been motivated by money. Ever, never, ever been motivated for money. So the more people that listen to my music, the better. If I get paid for it or not, I don't care.
That's what keeps the flame alive.
Absolutely. So you know what? If we download a track, if we upload a track, and everybody gets it, and we don't get paid, I don't care. The more people that listen to Benediction, the more people that listen to death metal, the better for me. It's keeping the scene alive. 30 years Benediction's been together, and we're still going. When we first started this band, we thought maybe it would last 5 years, 6 years, and 30 years on, we're still going. So you know what? If downloading, and people sharing that kind of music is keeping this scene alive, long live it, man.
Each to their own, you know what I mean? It really doesn't do much for me, I've got to be honest, you know what I mean? But fair play to people, you know what I mean? Playing your own instrument, playing your own songs, playing live. Live music's for me what Benediction's about. We've always do gigs, but I don't want to slag off new bands, but they're not for me. But if people are into them, that's cool. You know what I mean?
The thing is, to me, when I was a kid as well, I used to like going into a record store and buying the album, and then I would sit on the bus on the way home, and look at the album and read the sleeve. For me, that was important. It was important. Now people just download it. They don't look at the pictures. They don't look at the album cover. They don't look at. They're not so bothered about that. For me, that was a big part. If I saw an album with a really ridiculous cover and one with a plain cover, I would buy the one with the ridiculous cover because it would give me something to look at. With the thanks list on the album, I always wanted to see who was speaking about who. So for me, that was really important. But now it's just not important. And I understand times have moved on. I totally understand it.
Black prophet foreshadows.
10 years without releasing an album. Now you guys are with fresh stuff. How does it work for you, the process of creating music? Do you imagine a concept first, or it comes naturally, just playing, jamming?
Well, the new material we come up with, we wrote a lot of stuff and we're like, well, it's not really working. So basically we just like it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah, our new stuff's could have been released 30 years ago, you know what I mean? So we've gone out to write a proper old school album, and I think what we've done is probably, we couldn't get any more old school, you know what I mean?
One incantation summoned from Catalian scrolls out of isolation.
Is there something like particular that you notice in Latin people?
They're absolutely crazy, but really respectful. You know, really respectful. They don't get in your face. You know, they'll come up and have a photo with you, ask for a photo, and then walk away. You know, they don't hound you, when you're on stage, they are completely nuts. I love South America. Absolutely love South America.
Some places you play, you only get 50 people, but if them 50 people love it, or you go to South America, you get a couple of thousand. You know what I mean? To me, it's still the same gig.
I guess it's accessibility as well. When you get a place like America, they get bands every week, or you go to Germany, every week there's a band. So they're kind of spoiled. You know, when you go to South America, there's not so many bands touring, so you go to out of the way places that they're more appreciative, they're more happy that you turned up. You know, sometimes people will come to Benediction gigs in South America that don't even know the fucking hell Benediction are. You know, but they came because it's a metal gig. You know, and then they love it because Benediction are wicked.
It's great to see young kids at our gigs. I mean, a lot of places we're playing now, they're like 14, 15-year-olds. You know what I mean? It's great. You know what I mean? Really gets me going. You know what I mean?
But it's nice when you go to festivals, you see people you've not seen for years. I have much appreciation for anyone that gets on stage and puts their heart and soul into doing the concert. I don't expect everyone likes us, but I assure they appreciate the fact that we get up and give it our best. You know, and that's the important thing for me.
I just opened this space for you guys to send a message for your fans in Brazil, because you guys have a lot there.
Yeah, I just want to say we're coming over there soon with some new material and we're going to kill.
I just love the metal scene. I absolutely love the metal scene. And it's down to people like you that me and this old fucker here are still here. I love it.
Thanks a lot, guys.
No problem, my friend.